But now we move on to African news and Nigeria, where a massive deployment of troops is moving north today after President Goodluck Jonathan imposed a state of emergency in the 3 states where Islamist insurgents have repeatedly attacked police and civilians. We'll be speaking to Nigeria's High Commissioner to the UK in just a moment, and a Rise News exclusive. But first, let's take a look at the reaction from inside Nigeria. Nigeria's state of emergency declaration in the northeast is dominating headlines for another day, but public reaction to the move has been cautious and even sceptical.
As far as I'm concerned, it's even late because this is something ought to have done since earlier before now. But I think Jonathan is beginning to, step up the game. And as a leader, for you to work effectively, you must step on toes.
The government's announcement comes after a series of increasingly bloody attacks in the state of Borno that have left hundreds of people dead. Earlier this month, gunmen stormed the city of Bama, killing dozens of soldiers and police officers, while last month 200 people, mostly civilians, died in fighting between Islamists and the troops in the city of Baga. Boko Haram claimed responsibility for both incidents in a video released on Monday.
There's a real spiralling in violence, a serious increase. And part of this, it seems, is linked to an expansion of the resources of Boko Haram, increase in the sophistication of weaponry, most likely greater access to funding.
But the arrival of additional soldiers could worsen already strained relations with residents in the region. Nigerian troops have themselves been accused of causing countless deaths in their fight to suppress militant groups.
The government has had a very heavy-handed response to this problem. They've gone into the northeast, to the places where Boko Haram is focused, with the full use of force. And this has unfortunately, very unfortunately, led to a lot of civilians being caught in the crossfire. There's been a lot of reporting of human rights violations by the armed forces.
Besides containing the insurgency in the northeast, officials will also need to monitor whether or not the campaign will have a knock-on effect in other parts of the country where tensions are starting to simmer.